Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. Best friend, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, basically, girl, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea every single day, honey. So, listen, this video is a little bit different. It is not pop culture or pop tea, but it is a celebratory video because best friend, we hit 70K. 70,000 besties. 70,000 messy besties we have reached. Okay, girl. I just want to say thank you all so much. I am so incredibly grateful and thankful, and I can't believe it. I've been on YouTube for going on like 9 years now, almost 9, and 8.5. And I'm out. I can't, like, it is so crazy to me to even say these words because, for many years, I just didn't think that it was gonna happen for me, but I never gave up. And I say, you know what, Sebastian? Keep on going, bitch. My mom texted me at 5 a.m. this morning and was like, Sebastian, you hit 70K. And I'm like, oh my God, we hit 70K. I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys. And since there is a couple of new messy besties, I wanted to share the story of how I got into YouTube with a little bit more detail. So it is a little bit of a different video, but it is a special video, and it is a video of gratitude and of just so much appreciation, and I'm so humbled by your love and the time that you take out of your day to watch me. It means so much to me, and I really just wanted to say thank you. So I'm not gonna give you like the whole spiel, bitch, but my whole life changed 11 years ago when my brother unfortunately ended his life. And I immediately went into this kind of autopilot, if you will. My whole life changed. My mindset, the way I look at life, the way I act, my thoughts, my everything changed. Everything completely changed in me. And I started living on autopilot, if I'm being honest. For many years, till now, I have not been able to process it, if I'm being very honest. 4 months after my brother passed, I met my now husband, and we lived in Colombia. And my dream has always been to move to Los Angeles because I was obsessed with the hills. So I was obsessed with the hills. I always, wanted to check out life in LA and stuff. So, one day my husband and I, we were, in Colombia, and we both had a very deep conversation, and we decided that, we should both, because it was his dream too. So we're like, we should just both live our dreams and go to Los Angeles. So his uncle lent us money, and my mom sent us a couple of surviving money, if you will. And we think we came to Los Angeles with $1,000. And that was supposed to cover like rent and bills and food and everything, right? So we had like 1,000, which we were so grateful for. We had 1,000 to really just kind of like make it happen. Well, we ended up in a hostel for 7 months, and we both had three jobs each at a time. We had very separate schedules, and I started to get very depressed because we didn't have family or friends here. And for me, this was such a huge shocker because, like, even though I was on autopilot, like, it was always nice to see a friendly face or talk to a family member or a friend, but we were completely alone here. And we lived in a hostel where there was rats, there was a lot of violence, a lot of craziness. I'll get into that maybe another time, but it was very scary. But, I will forever be grateful for it because the couple people that we bonded with, we're still friends to this day. And I'm very grateful for that. But I started to depend a lot on internet and internet personalities and movies and TV shows and, just random things to get me through the day. Like when I was home after work and I had to sleep, we had opposite schedules. So when he was a couple of hours at home, I was at work. When I was a couple hours at home, so we never saw each other. Maybe like once every 2 weeks, we could have like a half a day together. So I was, eating alone. I was always alone, and I started to get really depressed. And found, I found peace and calmness with certain things I would watch, and it would get me through the nights. It would help me sleep. It will, accompany me when I was, eating by myself. Accompanying me at the bus stop waiting for the bus or going from one job to another, or when I was having panic attacks or when I was having grieving attacks, anxiety, and I felt less alone. And one day I was at a bus stop and I just honestly, by the grace of God, got a vision of what I was meant to do. And I called my husband. I said, I'm going to be a YouTuber. And he was like, great. Why? And I said, because I know that there is probably millions of people out there like me who are looking for some peace and some distraction and just some, entertainment to get them through any type of moment. And I feel like I need to give back, because if it wasn't for certain things I would watch or certain shows or whatever, I don't think I would have been able to do it. So we didn't have any money to do that, to buy cameras. My phone barely took any pictures, but my mom was so sweet and she sent us like $100 to buy a camera. And I bought a fish-eyed camera, fish lens camera, which makes you look super small and everything's super big. So my body dysmorphia went through the roof, bitch. So this would not have been possible without my mom. So thank you, mama. And I started, and I didn't know anything about YouTube at all, about how to work it or anything. My husband helped me like edit, and I started doing it. And I knew that I finally had found my purpose, which was to be a light to people who need it. I'm not saying that I'm the most positive, that I have all the answers. Absolutely not. But within my, it's so crazy because within my pop culture and the drama that I spill, I always try and put in some kind of motivation or light or I just let like God or the universe talk, with me so I can help one person. And when I started, it was a lot of years that it was just like, wah. But every video I would upload, I felt so grateful because even one comment or 2 comments or 3 comments or whatever, it doesn't matter. People saying thank you. I was just having lunch by myself, or I was at a lunch break by myself, or I couldn't sleep, so I watched a video, and those comments, they fill me with so much gratitude, because for many years, even before my brother passed, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I knew that I loved pop culture. I knew I loved celebrity gossip. I knew I loved to gossip. I knew all of that, but I didn't know how to kind of materialize, to make it real, right? Because, my mom tells me that when I was a kid, I would play like news reporter, So I didn't know how to make it from my mind to like real, right? So, it's so crazy because within what I talk, I love it because it's my passion, but my bigger passion and my purpose of my life is to be there for people who need it, who need a laugh, who need a smile, who need advice, who need a little bit motivation, who just need company, who maybe even to hate watch me. I don't care. But I asked God many nights to help me figure out what I was supposed to do with my life. And I'm so thankful and grateful that we are building a community where we keep each other company. For example, with my grief and stuff, I with my grief, I just now, this week, decided to get help. So I like to tell you guys about those parts of my life too, because, you know, if you're going to have any type of platform, use it not only to entertain, but also to inspire. And Selena Gomez said that she put all her stuff out there in hopes of helping at least one person. And that is something that really, really, really just inspires me to talk about certain situations that, you know, our parents would be like, you know, you don't talk about that in public, but it is what it is, you know? And I am here to be someone to always remind you that you're not alone. So I am so thankful and grateful to see our community growing, to see and read your guys' stories. I feel so thankful and grateful that not only I am honored enough to be part of your day, but I have to say thank you for being part of my day as well. I'd like to thank my mom because, you know, without my mom, you know, this wouldn't have been possible. So thank you. You know, I think my faith in God is my number one. It's what keeps me going. I don't really, you know, talk about faith too much because I don't, you know, want to, you know, make anyone uncomfortable or anything. But, you know, I think that it's very important for me to say thank you to God because I am finding my purpose. And I want to really thank my husband, who is also now a YouTuber, girl. You followed in my footsteps, honey. The Real Andy of Beverly Hills, shout out, that's his channel. He has been such a huge support. And there are days where I promise you guys that I don't think that I am any type of light. I'm having a horrible time. I'm mentally in pain, physically in pain, whatever. But as soon as I press record on my iPhone, I go into another world. And whenever I see the comments of first comment, second comment, or, you know, thank you for this or thank you for that, or telling me your story and stuff, that makes everything so worth it. So I just really, really, really want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I don't take it for granted. I am humbled by the fact that you guys take time out of your day to watch. And I'm so thankful for what's next. I'm so grateful and thankful to continue to grow our community. 80,000, here we come. And I just hope you guys know how honored I am for your love. So thank you guys so much. I am so thankful and I'm so grateful for what's next. I'm so grateful for everything. And just remember, best friend, never lose faith, never lose your dreams, and understand and believe that anything is possible in this world and that dreams are there for a reason and we just have to tap into them. So I love you all. I'm grateful for you all. And I'm so grateful for what's next. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.